Hi guys, it's Harry and today I'm back with another video. Well, I haven't been on your screen actually a week. I've got no excuse this time, I just don't know. I've just been really inconsistent, so sorry about that. Yeah, today I'm back with another video. If you don't know, WWE has announced a new thing's coming out tonight, if you're watching it currently on, I think it's April 9th or something. Let me check. The April 10th, right? They're doing something called a Superstar Shakeup, where the brands will trade superstars between them, right? I haven't had a chance to talk about it on this Instagram. What am I on about? YouTube channel before, but I'm going to do it today. I've got some predictions, and I've got what I would want to happen, and I've got some predictions, like I just said. So I've got these on my phone right now. Quickly, before I do say that, I just want to show you this. Let me try and adjust this. I don't know if you can see that right now, but that is my new bins. Got 3 new bins full of action figures. Dad bought me them the other day. It's pretty decent. They're actually almost full up, so that's quite annoying. But yeah, anyway, what can you do? But right, I'm really excited for this. Hopefully I can get this video up today. If not, I'm not going to do what I did with Billy's video and just not upload it, because it doesn't make sense. I'm still going to upload it afterwards, what I'd want it to happen. I don't know, just might as well. But since I haven't been on it for a week, but here we go. So I've got 5 predictions for each, and I've got like 5 what I'd want to happen. So I'm going to start with my like wishes. So to Raw, I'm going to go to Callisto first. And basically, the reason I'm picking Callisto is because on SmackDown Live, he has actually been kind of wasted away. And if you don't know already, I'm going to SmackDown Live on May the 9th. So I would kind of want him to stay there just for that. But in the long term, I think it's making sense going to Raw. He can be in the Cruiserweight division, everything. Unless you want to do something like I've seen some people saying that possibly Neville will be traded over to SmackDown. And that will lead the whole roster coming over, which would make more sense since 205 Live is filmed after SmackDown Live on Tuesdays, if you don't know. Well, there you go, that's a nice fact for you. But yeah, that's pretty good. Now, the person who's going to go to Raw for him is going to be Sami Zayn. I mean, to SmackDown for him is Sami Zayn. Now, everyone here, I think everyone on the internet knew that Sami Zayn could have done better on SmackDown rather than Raw. And on Raw, he has had a couple of kind of small bits with Braun Strowman, which is pretty decent. And he's had some other things as well. But since him and Kevin Owens kind of ended their feud, he's kind of been stuck in a bit of nothing land. I feel like if he can go on SmackDown Live, he has a real chance to kind of go to the main event picture or something. So that's why I'm trading him. Now, my second pick, which is the only woman I've done to go to... Actually, not the only woman. So that's kind of a little bit of spoiler, but a woman going to Raw is Maurice. Now, the reason I've done this is because it splits up her and The Miz, which I don't think is really a good thing to do, because I reckon that they're decent together and they're actually quite entertaining. So I don't know why it's kind of my wishes, but I'm going to explain it. I think it's going to be a bit shocking. You want a kind of shocking thing, and most of these are going to be predictable. Everyone's saying Sami Zayn. I haven't heard anyone say Callisto, but that's still kind of a predictable thing. And so most of my other ones are kind of predictable as well, I'd say. At least to a degree, I guess. So I think that, because of that. And as well, we saw her wrestle on WrestleMania 33. But not really that much. She got in a couple of moves of offense and basically run away for the most of it and tagged in The Miz, really. So try and get her. She's a former champion as well. So she can be a good, decent addition to the Raw women's roster. And now the person that will be going, we'll be doing women for women, most of this. And men for men and tag teams and stuff for most of this. But it will be Charlotte going SmackDown Live. Now on Raw, she's had a great impact and she has done quite a lot on there. She won the title, I think, about 4 times now. So maybe keep her on there and try and get like the biggest record you can, I guess. But at the same time, give her new challenges. She won the Divas title. She won the NXT Women's title. She's on the Raw. So now give her a chance to win the SmackDown Live. And she has literally done everything she can. And on Raw, she's feuded with a lot of people. It seems like she's going to go into a program with Nia Jax. So could be a bit issue, but it's just my wishes, not my predictions at the moment. So I'd say that. And she's feuded with most people on there. Bayley, Sasha Banks, a lot of people like that. So it just gives her like more opportunities over on SmackDown. And the next person going over to Raw is Dolph Ziggler. He's really been wasting away on SmackDown. And I think I've said that a couple of times in this video, so it might be a bit annoying. I usually say stuff like that. I didn't say it, but it's a bit annoying in almost every video. So there you go. Typical Harry. Or as Michael Cole would say if I was in WWE, vintage Harry, I guess. I don't know. I thought I'd say that. Who really cares? But yeah, he's going to go over there. Hopefully he can do something better. Because in 2014, it's feud with Luke Harper and other people when he held the Intercontinental title. I really used to like him a lot more than I do now. So maybe he can make a bigger impact. Now the person that will be going over to to SmackDown Live, will be the one and the only Rusev. Now, typically, similar to Sami Zayn, and Dolph Ziggler, not Sami Zayn, Dolph Ziggler, I've already mucked up a lot in this video, so I apologise. But Dolph Ziggler, in 2014, he had an amazing year. Oh, it might have been 15. I don't know. A lot of his videos, I don't know, and apologising, so I should get on with it anyway. He was a monster heel, went undefeated for almost a year. So let's get him back to that rather than feuding with Jinder Mahal on Raw, yeah? There we go. Now, we've got a couple more things. Now, one of them is going to be Becky Lynch going to Raw, and I haven't got much explanation this one. I just kind of want to see it because she's feuded with a lot of people on SmackDown, and I don't know, just kind of make space for Charlotte, I guess, rather than having that. Because if she's there, they're going to feud again, and we don't want really repeats, do we? And we've also got Enzo and Cass going over to SmackDown Live, because if you haven't seen on Raw, they had a chance to get the number one contendership and they didn't win it. Now I think if they can go over to SmackDown Live, they can really spice up the division, because really at the moment they haven't really been doing anything on Raw. And on SmackDown, they need more people, more names in the division, especially since Simon Gotch, if you don't know, probably said that about 3 times in the video. Don't know, maybe we should get a counter. That should be a t-shirt. Harry McDonald, maybe we should get a counter. There we go. But, what was I going to say? Yeah, just, there we go. Now, I've got a couple more things. I've got one more for this, and then I've got my actual predictions. Now, the people that I want to do, this is probably the most least likely to happen, but I really want it to happen. Now, don't know if most people will agree with this, but I'm going to say it anyway. Miz going to Raw, and then Kevin Owens going to SmackDown, trading the titles. Just imagine Kevin Owens goes over to SmackDown, has a chance to feud with Shinsuke Nakamura, AJ Styles, like people like that, Dean Ambrose, again, I think, but just, he's got so many better opportunities, so many great matches, great feuds could possibly happen, and, you know, gives a new title for people to chase for, I guess, and, with Miz going over there, he can still stick with Maurice as well, so, even though I said earlier, I was just saying that so I wouldn't ruin the spoilers for this one, but I reckon they can stay together. She can still be in the women's division as well, but, you know, Miz goes over, takes the Intercontinental title. Now that was all of my wishes. Now I'm going to just tell you right now the predictions. Right. I'm going to list off this time, rather than going each for each, I'm going to go list off all of Raw's ones, then all of SmackDown's ones. And there we go. Now predictions is to Raw, Kalisto, like I wished, AJ Styles, really don't want to see that, but I'll explain in a minute. Alexa Bliss, American Alpha, and Natalia. Right, so Kalisto, like I explained before, he can go over there, join the Cruiserweight division. I'm not going to go into too much detail because I just said it before. Now, AJ Styles, obviously the main one that will be traded over. A lot of people are speculating that is what's going to happen. I don't want it to happen, especially since I'm going to SmackDown, not Raw, because I want to see AJ Styles wrestle in real life. But Vince wants him there, I guess, and I just feel like it's going to happen. Because, you know, whatever Vince wants is what Vince gets, you know? Because it is his company after all, and if he thinks it's best for business, there. But I don't think many of the hardcore fans, because he basically is SmackDown Live, to be honest, isn't it? If you watch SmackDown Live, you'll know he is basically SmackDown Live, so don't really want that to happen, but, you know, what can you do? Now, Alexa Bliss, that would probably be the best name of the women's on SmackDown that can go over to Raw. I think she's the best women's wrestler on SmackDown Live right now, so possibly one of the worst things you could do. But if you see who I'm trading her for, it's kind of even pegging because she's an amazing women's wrestler also going over to SmackDown, and, you know, more opportunities, because you don't want the same old feuds running over and over and over again. No, just reach the 10-minute mark, so if you stay with me and watch the end of the video, thank you. I've still got a bit to go as well, so maybe you'll get to 15 or 20 minutes. Most of my videos are long, so, I don't know. Maybe I should put some ads on them, you know? Get some YouTube brev. Yeah, you know? I don't know. But, anyway, American Alpha. This is, I just don't want it to happen, because it will probably ruin the SmackDown's tag team division, because they are the best there. Them and the Usos. So, it doesn't seem like something I want to happen, but it kind of seems like it's going to lead to it. I kind of think, even though they've got a match against the Usos scheduled for SmackDown, I think it still could happen, and it could be a swerve, I don't know, with that match not ending up happening, and the team being transferred over ends up going in that match as well, instead of them, I mean. So, who knows? And the last one, Natalya, when I was looking for this video, I was trying to get 5 picks for each, and I really wasn't sure, because I picked Alexa Bliss to go, and she's the main one. So then, when I was looking for other people, and I looked for Natalya, I basically looked for all the people for Naomi. She can't go, because she got the title. Becky Lynch has already feuded most of the people on Raw. Carmella's not going to make much of an impact. So I feel like, just in kayfabe sense, it kind of makes more sense to take Natalya. She is a member of the Hart family, so that could have got her in either way. She's kind of featured for a lot of people, so she could probably spice up the Raw division a little bit. I don't know, I just wanted to get another woman on there, so that's what I was doing. Now, SmackDown Live, I've got Charlotte, Enzo and Cass, The Club, pretty good, Nia Jax, and the big dog, Roman Reigns. Kill me now. Please don't just take them a video, you know, because I did that. Roman Reigns isn't going to really make me kill myself. I don't need to be sent help. I just want to die when I watch him. I'm joking. I don't really want to die. I just want to commit suicide. No, but in all seriousness, he did kind of ruin WrestleMania for me, because I did not want Undertaker to retire, especially to him. So, Roman Reigns, I hate you. For the moment, at least, until like a couple of months when you do a decent match, and I'll be like, oh, right, he's alright again. But for now, hate you. A lot of people hate him as well, except their little kids, I guess, most of the time. So there we go. But let me explain. Now, Charlotte, like I've explained before, so I don't need to get into that. Now, Enzo and Cass, explained before, don't need to get into that. Now, The Club. One of the reasons I feel like The Club could go over, because since they lost the titles, they haven't really done anything. They wasn't even on Raw last time, I don't think. And, no, actually, they did. They lost to the Hardys, so they've already used up their rematch clause already. So, it feels like they're trying to write them off the show. And it makes more sense, because I'm hearing that AJ Styles could be turning face when he comes to Raw. And with The Club being a heel team and being his mates, if they're on Raw, it doesn't really make sense, because then he'll probably go back to them and be heel with them, you know. So if they're trying to turn him face, then it really makes sense. I keep doing this with the camera and stuff, and I keep stuttering, but it really makes sense for them to go over to there and to be away from him, so he can be face on his own, they can be heel on their own, and they're basically swapping over, if that makes sense. Now, I just scrolled down on my phone, I'm trying to get up. Nia Jax, now 2 women trading over, and Nia Jax, I haven't really seen on SmackDown. Most people on there have been like athletic people and technical people, with Natalya, Naomi, Alexa Bliss, Becky Lynch. More smaller technical guys, I feel like. So I feel guys, I mean girls or women, whatever. So with the addition of Nia Jax coming on, it kind of changed it up a lot, because it gives a lot more room for different kinds of matches and more feuds as well, because she's a massive, dominant kind of heel character, which we haven't really seen on SmackDown Live, so it's a nice thing. And like I said, the last one, Roman Reigns. If they're trying to trade over AJ Styles, then they obviously, what they're going to do is they're going to trade over another main name to try and keep SmackDown being a big thing, I guess. And for some reason, even though no one wants him to be, Roman Reigns seems to be the biggest name on Raw at the moment, most controversy and everything. And on Raw, he did kind of write himself off, in a way, because he didn't do anything. Brock Lesnar did challenge him, but it looks like Braun Strowman's going to be going for him instead. So it looks like he is going to be going over to SmackDown Live, possibly. I think he will. But anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I'm sorry for not uploading in like a week or something again, but I'm going to try this time to get new uploads up every day. But just know, if I don't, because I'm an idiot or something, I don't know, if I don't, then no, on May 9th, in a couple of weeks' time, I think about 3 weeks now, you will be definitely getting a video on May 9th or 10th of my vlog to SmackDown Live. And, yeah, anyway, that's guaranteed. And I could guarantee you more videos, but I'll probably forget to do them, or just be lazy and won't do anything and lie in my bed all day. But anyways, like I said, long story short, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you the next time. And remember, don't take liberties.